Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button and hit that subscribe button, and let's get right into the news. Okay, so we got NBA Youngboy. He is currently under house arrest. Now, Master P is a big supporter of NBA Youngboy and went to go visit him with his son Romeo. And, they're just showing him support. And Master P's always spreading, giving the youth knowledge. Okay, he's not holding it all into himself. So he goes and visits NBA Youngboy, and he puts up a caption with his son, basically stating that, hey, we got his back, and we're gonna get him through this, giving a blueprint for the next generation. Everybody has 24 hours. If you're partying and playing most of the time, you won't get anything out of it. Okay, so move wisely to reach your dreams. Then they also said, glad to see NBA Youngboy soaking up knowledge from my pops, Master P. This is what Romeo Miller said. The other night, great combos and gems. At the end of the day, keep striving and learn from every lesson. I see the light in you. Just make sure you see it. Let them judge, but don't even let them take your place. And Ellie Choppa. Okay, no, he didn't say that, but got hands on you, homie. No limits. Romans, and then he quoted the Bible. Well, NBA Youngboy, still one of the most popping artists out here. So, he has a lot of going up. Now, Master P has said that he signed a bad deal, and I'm sure he coaches him through all that kind of stuff. But anyways, then let's do the timeline of this. Antonio Brown, I'm not a huge football star, but this is taking sports by storm. So here's a timeline. They released him today. The Steelers released him. I'm sorry, the Raiders. He went from the Steelers to the Raiders, and the Raiders released him. Now, this all starts around 2017. He was in Pittsburgh. He caught about 6 passes for 108 yards, helped push the Steelers past Kansas City Chiefs. Inside story next. In the locker room following the win, Brown pulled out his phone and live streamed the locker room celebration on Facebook in violation of league policy. And it was done of spite of quarterback Ben Roethlisberger, asking Brown to lay low a bit on the social media and his decision to do the opposite. So he's like, you ain't going to tell me anything. Okay. So late January 2017, fined. He was forced to pay a fine for $244,000 at the start of 2017 season. He had been paid. They discovered Facebook paid Brown $244,000 in 2017 to create content for them. So, of course, he went live, and he was fined $10,000 by the team for streaming the locker room celebration. So that's a pretty good trade. He turned $10,000 fine into $244,000. December 2000, and then it started a slow boil and versus subsequent 2017 season being mostly quiet. Brown battling injury. 2018. Let's see. AFC North crown headed to the 16th week. New Orleans Saints. The Steelers had defeated the rival Patriots 1 week prior and felt good about finishing the season strong. A heated dispute with the quarterback, Roethlisberger, during a Wednesday walkout escalated to a point where Brown threw a football at the QB, and wideout opted to then skip the remaining practices leading up to the team's Week 17 with the Cincinnati Bengals. He was benched for the game. Officials' team stance was injury-related, but it was probably because of that. Everything got messy there. This guy starts a lot of drama, man. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not saying, he starts a lot of drama. The world would never see Brown in a Steelers jersey again, and teammates would later reveal the end had been years in the making. February 2019. 2 days ahead of February 14th on Valentine's Day, he took to social media and to thank the Steelers fandom for proclaiming it was time to move on. And Brown was still under contract for 3 more years. But the damage already done. Fix a flat tire. Done. March 2019. Okay. Brown decision was a difficult call that made much more challenging by the Le'Veon Bell for the team was locked in battle with. Ultimately, they opted to transition tag on Bell, allowing him to walk in free agency, followed by long for trade suitors for Brown. March 2019, Brown made it clear he was never suiting up again for the Steelers. I don't even have to play football if I don't want. That's what he said. I don't even need the game. I don't have to prove anything to anyone. If they want to play, they're going to play by my rules. If not, I don't need to play. Obviously, I want the game, but I don't need the game. That's the difference. So eventually it says that Brown can run every route you dream up in December preceding free agency. I say that about other receivers. He's very good at the catch. So basically, Raiders sent 2019 fifth round pick Steelers. They exchanged for Brown only days after questionable football commitment and comments. Brown had 3 years and about $39 million remaining on a massive contract extension. He signed with the Steelers back in 2017. They added more money to it. So they were going to pay him. Shortly after the new trade, Brown negotiated a new deal with Oakland that will pay him $50 million. $30 million guaranteed. This guy is an idiot. So May, this helmet thing started, okay? He started the drama again. He said $100 million contract. Brown didn't like his helmet. Now, this has been a big thing even with the Patriots, okay? Some players on there, they don't like they want to stay with the same helmet. Brady is a big proponent of this. This didn't end well, okay? He took a big stance on his helmet. July and August, Raiders, he was not done trying to take the field with his old helmet. This is crazy, man. Like, he just went off of it. I remember he didn't show up for some practices, and they fined him, and he responded and kind of threatened the manager. He's crazy, bro. This guy likes drama. So he had a big problem with the helmet thing, and he escalated it. And let's see. I'm really not into dreams anymore, okay? I'm into nightmares. This is what Gruden said on Hard Knocks. He said, Super Bowl is dream. Unfortunately for him, all-pro receiver might be the one that ends his, and before the two could even roll out of bed. Early September, the confrontation. This is between him and the manager. They go back and forth at it. It's crazy, man. Then someone reported, at this point, Antonio Brown has not been formally suspended from week one, what I'm told. Could he end up facing such discipline by the weekend, given already rockier tenure with the Raiders? 24 hours later, reversal. Fewer than 24 hours later, supposed suspension was reported. Raiders head coach confirmed Friday that Brown will not be suspended for week one. Brown gave an emotional apology to his teammates. There might be something like, maybe he has like bipolar or something. I don't know. Terrell Owens imploring the Browns step back. Later that night, ain't no more games. Antonio Brown saga finally over. And then Antonio Brown posted a nearly 2-minute video on his YouTube feed that it featured the private phone call with Gruden, where the Raiders coach appears to tell the receiver, please stop this and just play football. It's a distraction, right? Like, it's getting a little crazy. So, all right, so the next morning, release me. Oh, yeah, he started claiming, just release me. I can read that. He really just wanted to go, okay? I don't know why. So he said, you are going to piss a lot of people off when you start doing what's best for you, and that's fine. I've worked my whole life to prove that the system is blind. See talent like mine. Now that everyone sees it, they want me to conform to that same system that has failed me all these years. I'm not mad at anyone. I'm just asking for freedom to prove all of me wrong. Release me, Raiders. I don't think anybody's going to take him on after this. He seems like drama. And they released him. But now he doesn't have his guaranteed money. And there's no, usually when you break a contract of some sort, there's like a stipend or something. He didn't even get that. He voided everything in the contract. He's totally, this is an idiot move. I'm sorry. You know, he could do it. It's his choice. But man, you know how many people would want that would want to play football? You know, he's talented. He's blessed. And yeah, something better might come along. We'll see, but it might not, you know. OJ said it best. Get your money, bro. I hate to quote him. Lastly, we got the beautiful Chilli. I've been in love with this girl since the 90s, okay? She's so beautiful. Look at her. Anyways, Chilli is under fire. People are trying to cancel her because, yeah, nobody said she's the nicest. I don't know who she is. I don't know her like that, okay? She might have a little sass. I mean, look at her. A lot of hot girls like her. She's just super hot, okay? So someone said, I don't know why she responded like this, though. She said, someone posted, I look a lot like Chilli, and then she put like pictures next to her and added Chilli in the shade room. Chilli said, long, straight, wavy hair and similar skin tone doesn't mean you look like someone. You're a doll, but we don't look alike. But then, like, people didn't like that. Someone said, Chilli lame as F. And then, you know, they brought up receipts where she told Karrueche she looks like her. She said, oh, Karrueche looks nothing like her. But when a fan said they favor her, she basically dissed her. Chilli wrote Chilli's a whole weirdo. Why would you, embarrass a child? She should have said, I don't see the resemblance, but you're beautiful. She should have said it a little nicer. It came off a little mean, even though I'm sure she didn't mean it like that. Someone said, this girl said she looked like Chilli, and Chilli was like, long, heavy hair doesn't make you look like me. Then Karrueche posted something saying, looking like my big sis Chilli, and Chilli was like, oh my God, you look just like me. Yo, you can't say anything nowadays. If she really felt like that, who cares? That's who she is. Let her be who she is, man. Jeez. This cancel culture is crazy out here. It's spooky. You can't be yourself, man. If you don't like somebody, don't tune into them anymore. But, you know, Chilli's beautiful, man. She seems like a nice person. She just seems like she's blunt. It's like some people are just like that. They don't have any reserves, which is fine. You don't have to, okay? But some people just tell it like it is. And, you know, sometimes it's refreshing because they tell you what they're thinking instead of you wondering, did they really think that? She told you what she thinks. Come on, man. Come on, grow up, people. Grow up. This is Jordan Tower with JT News. I love you guys, and I appreciate you guys. I can take the criticism. Yeah, but, you know, I'm sure she learned, okay, I can't have too much fun with social media. All people are doing is making it so people don't interact with anybody anymore. It doesn't, because look what happens, you know? Anyways, guys,